Hi guys, it's Crazy Chess Adventures back here again in episode 2 of the road to 2200 with the Fried Fox. So after a successful first episode, you can see we're at 2148. Just going to try and log about 20 to 30 minutes of game time today, trying to push ourselves a little bit further along the path to glory, winning eternal glory for the Fried Fox, the champion of the unorthodox openings. We are here on Crazy Chess Adventures. So let's see how this game's going. Okay, kind of start to this game. Not really seeing anything particularly remarkable about the position for either of us. We've got the bishop outside the pawn chain. We have the option to swap it off now or retreat it. I don't know if I like swapping it off. I'm going to keep it and bring it straight back to c7, where it's nice and comfortable and it can reach out and target the king side. Before I put knight on d7, I'm actually just going to swing the queen across to g8. It's a very typical idea of mine in these openings, just to get a bit of extra protection on the king side. Protection, and also, if this g-file becomes semi-open after white captures on f6, then we also have a bit of an attacking weapon in the form of the queen once that all opens up. So just thinking about what I should do now. Thinking about h4, but I can play that after if he does bring the knight in, so not really in a rush to play that. I'm just going to bring the knight into d7 and then evaluate. Try and have a look at... Ooh, okay. This is interesting. Some kind of discovery he's setting up here. Not sure if I have a big problem with that or not. Just going to backtrack the bishop just to protect everything. We are a little behind on time here. Okay, he's bringing some forces onto e6. So we'll move the knight away to f8, where we've now got that double protection there from all those pieces. I'm not really sure what to do. Think I might just try and reshuffle the pieces here. He moves away. Interesting. Okay, now I'm going to play h4. Really need to get something started. We are working with quite a limited amount of space here. We're also behind on time, so I'm aware of these factors, and because of this, I'm just trying to rejig the position in our favor. Now we've got the semi-open file. Let's see what we can get started. Trying to look for some pieces, combinations, and other things that we can use to start the attack. Bit behind on time here. We've got the f4 square we can potentially do something with. Let's see what we can do. The only issue is we can't move that f6 pawn because of that knight there. What's he doing here? This is a bit of a strange one. Just going to play this for the moment. We are running quite low on time, so really need to pick up the pace if I want to get anywhere with this game. Let's pre-move this. Still can't play f5. Not yet. Maybe we need to move the king somehow, or move the bishops around a little bit, just so we have the chance to get the rook across into the game if need be. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Not sure what his game is here, but I think we have to accept whatever that was. Okay. Just trying to stay alive here, and yeah, that's the problem. That is the problem. Looking quite dire here. Can I take it? I don't think I can take that. Missed that one there. Not the best start, but we'll just try and battle it out. Kind of try and play a bit of speed chess here if we can. I think we need to take his knight. Oh, let's try this instead. Just try and push a few pieces. Get something. Oh, no, it's pinned. That's no good. That is no good at all. Okay. 6 seconds here on the clock. Yeah, that's not too good, but it is a bullet game, so anything can happen. Let's have a look. What else can we do? Shuffle these pieces around a little bit. We are in a lot of trouble, but if we can just manage to stay alive, it's not over till it's over. I think we're trolling him a bit here. He's probably not too pleased with what we're doing, but I mean, this is just a clear resign, but just to give him a bit more pain. If we can maybe get a stalemate of some description, that would be wonderful. Let's have a look. And it's GG. So on to the next one. Let's just get ourselves, shake off the rust. Been 2 days since I played any chess, so let's get going. White pieces this time. Okay. E3, let's see if we can get D4 in. Okay, D4's in. We haven't lost it, have we? No. No, it's all safe. Need to think about if I want to take on F3 with the pawn or the knight. I might prefer to see if I can push F4 here, so I can kind of lock the position up a little bit. Really need to keep an eye on the time as well. Let's see what we can do. Queen B3 is an idea. Get the bishop onto D2. All these sorts of natural developing moves just to help flow, help our position. Let's try a bit of this. Queen B3. Keep his queen at a B6. Among other things. Did he just hang that pawn? Maybe. Maybe it's a free pawn. Looks like it's a free pawn. Smells like a free pawn. It's always a good start to the game. A free pawn, we've got a solid king position. Let's go. Retreat back to B3. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, he's bringing his... where do we put their knight? See if we can jump it across to C3. Not the most secure square, but we do... Now we can put the bishop here in G2, especially since he's got that long diagonal stuff happening. Now, we're up. We want to simplify. It's as simple as that. So, A3, let's see. What else can we do? How can we improve our position? What can we do in terms of swapping off pieces? Oh, did he just hang his queen? Can't believe it. Okay, so we start with a win, and then we had a start with a loss, then a win. On to the next. 1 win, 1 loss. Let's make it 2 wins, 1 loss. Okay, let's start off with a rapid pace, just getting our pieces out really quickly, putting him under the pump. That's the kind of play we want to be doing. So, okay, not making it simple for us. That's okay. We'll rapidly move out. See if we can get D5. That would be golden. That would be an absolute dream. D5 would be an... Oh, yes, he gives it to us. This is just great. Absolute dream. Okay. Not really sure what the correct move is there, but I don't mind this. Did he just give us a pawn? Not sure what he's playing at. Just have to be careful our queen doesn't get trapped, but I think we can get away with this. Am I being too greedy? Okay, well, we just stopped him from castling. We didn't win the... Oh, okay, yeah, rook b4 actually wins the pawn back for him. So that's definitely not good. He didn't see it, though, so we might be out of the woods. Okay. H4. Let's get the H4 and block that little bishop. He did see that B4, that we do have a weakness there, so let's swap that off, make sure we can protect C4 adequately. That's the problem with how we've played this. Don't mind swapping here again because we are up. We are up. Got the little pin on a5, potential threat. He's most likely going to see it, but that doesn't matter. It's more time he has to spend responding to our threats. We've got the semi-open B file over there that we can potentially make a move on. Or even better, the H file where his king is. He's only got that rook on H8. Let's go. So if we can get some action happening on the H file, we will be dreaming. I thought it was like material, but I must have been hallucinating that. Maybe that was the previous game. Let's get a bit of weakness dug into his position. We can bring this across with check. What's the next move, though? What's the real question? What's the next move? How do I break into this position? Knight? Is it the knight? Is it the bishop? Not sure. A little bit frustrating. We're close. But are we close enough? No problem. Okay, so he's obviously going to bring his rook into our position. A2 is going to fall, but is that going to be enough to stop our kingside attack? That's the $1 million question. Let's go. Let's see. Queen h4 is coming. Can he stop it? I don't think so. I can sack the rook, which is good for us. And that definitely stops it. That definitely stops it. What did I miss? Okay, not sure what that was supposed to achieve, but this is actually great for us because we can maneuver our rook out of that corner while still having a little bit of attack going. Okay. Now our rook's protected. Need to really... Oh, this could get really nasty because his bishop's d3 is kind of nasty, but at least we have the king move. He takes, we take his bishop. Oh, my bad. That was just completely hanging. Oh, and the queen's gone. Oh, boy. Really made a mess of that one. Yeah. But I think a queen might have gotten away with that. We should have lost the queen after he played rook b3. Really seems like we got kind of lucky there. He's actually quite low on time. Maybe that's why he's making mistakes of some sort. He hasn't got a mate. As long as he hasn't got a mate for us here, that's the important thing. Though we are kind of trapped. Let's go, come on, come on. Come on, come on. What can we do? It's a bit of a painful position because the increment means this is not just a win for us, so we have to be a bit, just really grind it out here. Just hope he makes a mistake of some kind. Okay. That's one mistake he's potentially made. Not sure if we can get away with anything or just simply losing here, but yeah. Yeah, we're just getting mated. Okay, time for the next game. So 2 losses, 1 win. Let's see if we can run it back. F6. E6. Let's go. Okay. Let's think about it. So, D5 if we can. That would be great. If not, D6. We have a relatively solid position. And not sure if that was okay there, but we got away with it. That's fine. Okay, now we've got to develop. That's the next step. Develop, develop, develop. I'm going to try something a bit different. Go for this. Allow his knight to come in. Not really too bothered about it at this stage. Get the bishop on E7. Swap the knight off. Swap the knights off. Lock the position up. Lock our king side up so we're nice and safe. That's the plan. That is the plan. Let's see how it goes. Will he take with the knight? Will he take with the pawn? Takes with the pawn. Tries to keep our position locked up. See if we can get that rook into h5 and capture on. No, he's definitely stopping us from doing that. He definitely doesn't want us to do that. So best thing to do next is start something spicy in the center. Undermine that beautiful, beautiful pawn chain he's got going. Let's see. I think we can take here. If he takes with the pawn, he's opening his king up. If he takes with the bishop, he's taking away a nice defender. So let's get that knight up. We can bring the knight into. It's got pressure. It's got pressure on d4. We can bring it into b4 as well. Now he's moving his king over, trying to go for a little bit of king safety. But is it enough? Is it enough? That's the question. Giving him a free pawn. Ooh, okay. Not really sure what's going on here, but I'm going to sack the knight. Try and get a path for our queen into his king side. Okay. Bring the queen in here with tempo on the bishop. We haven't actually lost that knight yet. We might not lose it, and we don't. Doesn't matter. Now, boom, bring the bishop over to fend off his bishop. So we had a bishop sitting on the back rank, passive as can be. Now we are swapping it off for our beautiful, beautiful, beautiful queen. Okay, he falls undefended as well. If we can find a way to somehow attack that, that would be wonderful. Okay, so he is putting pressure on our sweet bishop. Okay, interesting. I'm going to try this move. Queen b6 is my next plan. Okay, not sure how well that worked. Okay, yeah, it was the problem with cutting off the rooks from protecting each other. It just makes this position a bit weird and tricky to play. We can't quite move the rook because the instant we do, he gets his knight in with check on h5. That's a bit nasty. A wee bit nasty, but is it worth it? Can we make it work? Tempo on the queen. If he takes the knight, then we get... Oh my goodness, I can't believe that was hanging. Yeah, I somehow missed that one. Yeah, that's not good. Not good at all. Okay, not good at all. What can we do? Not too much. Try and get something happening, but prospect isn't too bright, though he is kind of low on time, which is music to Yes. So he does kind of give him a passed pawn here. That's the problem. That's the problem. Okay. Let's see if we can swap this. Can we get a queen? Can we? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. Don't think so. But see what we can do. He's kind of short on time, so hopefully we can give him a bit of trouble. Maybe get a cheeky fork. Don't give up. I've got a bit of lag. Oh, well, somehow we flagged him. That was really a miracle pull. So, might not be the cleanest win, but it's a win. So we'll take that. Now, that's something we can maybe get away with at the 2100 level, but once we start getting a bit higher, no one's going to lose with that much of a material advantage. No one's going to get flat. It's just not going to happen. So we'll take the win while we can, but really not sure how much longer we can get away with that kind of thing. So let's get going into this next game. Develop the pieces, solid position. Honestly, I'm tired of defending a dodgy king position, so I really want to lock this opening down. Make sure everything is nice. Okay, so we have the chance to double his pawns, but he will get the queen to come in. Is it worth it? I'm not going to take the risk. Not going to take the risk. Play h4, lock it down. Just a nice, simple, straightforward game. And then see what we can do in the middle game. This is a really, really healthy structure, actually, for our king. This is not a super weird structure for once that we've found ourselves in. Don't mind this at all. This is actually quite normal looking. Do we want to push? Do we want to take? What do we want to do here? I'm going to take. Just going to take and see what he does. So, got a little weakness now. I'm going to play this one. Bishop d2. Just connect the rooks nicely so we have the flexibility to adapt to whatever he might throw at us. Have an idea of maybe playing queen b3 at some point. Putting a bit of pressure on. Okay, so c5 might be coming. Or might not be. Let's see. If he does play okay, a6 is fine. We can deal with that. What if I do a cheeky pawn push? Cheeky little cheeky pawn push. Okay, so that's what he wants to do, is it? Okay, well, it means I can't quite do a rook swing yet. He wants to swap everything off. That's one way of playing, that's for sure. What can we do about this? You know what? I'm going to go all in. All in on the king side. He wants to come in? Fine, you can come in. But, got to say hello to my little friend on g1. Because I'm going to be playing g4 soon. Then I'm very, very curious to see how he will handle this. I want to keep that bishop on the board because of all the pressure I know he's about to bring to e3. Let's have a look. My king actually is in a little bit of a firing line. Not the most comfy position in the world. Actually, if I can get that knight, if I can get that knight to, say, can I push up? That's the real question. I'm going to give it a go. Because if he takes with the pawn, his knight's hanging. That's the thing. Yes, our position is quite dire, but now, is this okay or not? I'm really not sure. I really have no idea. Keine Ahnung, as they say in Germany. I'm really not sure what this position is. Ooh, yeah. Nicht gut. That is not good. Not good at all because I can't move that, otherwise I'm getting mated on e4. You had a bad feeling about that, and the time is super low. Yeah. Okay. Not sure what's going on here, just trying to survive. We will see if that works or not. What's next? Not really sure how long we can last here. It's not looking good, that's for sure. I just need to see what I can do. Ooh, 1 second. That is brutal. That is brutal. That is brutal. Yeah, I'm getting mated, so... Oh, am I? I don't know. Okay, I'm still alive somehow, but that won't last long, so... Okay. One more game. One more game, and we'll see how we go here. Let's go... e4. Let's get d4 in. c4. Knight c3. Can't complain about the position too much. What will they do? c5. Let's go c5. I took last game. Let's go for the locking down, the closed position this time, and we'll go for g3. Now, last time he brought the knight across to back it up, so we'll probably do that again this time, our opponent, but yes, they do. They do. Let's see if we can, what they'll do this time, if they'll take with the pawn or what else. So, let's do that. Do this, and we'll start the take. Okay. Okay. Getting a bit of an attack going over here. Okay. Putting us under a little bit of pressure. And we'll take. We'll see what they do. Again, wants to go for this swap. That's fine by us. Let's see what else we can do. And where do we need to put the bishop? That's another good question. Okay. Let's go for the little fork tactic with the rook. Could be a fork tactic. The pawns. He's going to bring his bishop in there. So you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to swap my knight off there for these 3 pawns. We'll see if it works. Going to be a little hard to defend our center, but if we can get a couple of these passes locked in, then it will be very potentially happy days for us. So let's think about what the next move is. King f2, the circle of life. Oh, it was hanging. And that's not the only thing hanging. Our rook is hanging on a1. That's a bit sad. And yeah, that's kind of dodged. Not sure what he's thinking about. Did he miss it? Are you serious? Okay. Oh well. We'll take that. So you can get a bishop into d4. He might like swapping. I've got a feel like he might want to sack the exchange here. Just got a feeling. Just call it a suspicion. Completely unfounded suspicion. And rook, bishop going into f3. That's fine. More than happy to do that. More than happy for him to play that. Let's get our pawn a little bit further down the board. We can just get a little bit more pressure on him. See what's coming next. We can get that bishop backed up to a1. Oh yes, and then a rook on d7. Oh, that would be amazing. His time's ticking down a little bit, so we definitely should have lost this game, but now we're only down one pawn somehow. See what we can do here. And push there. It's a bit weird as that looks. We sack the pawn, we get the rook. Oh, maybe not. We're not sacking the pawn after all. Maybe we're not. Maybe we get a rook and potentially a queen. Oh, see. Let's go. This is getting really juicy. It's getting quite scrumptious. Okay. Back to 45. So 21-45. Bit of a mixed bag today, a bit off my game, but we only lost 3 rating points. If you're enjoying the series of me playing the Fried Fox until I hit 2200, drop a like. It really means a lot to me. And if you could subscribe and keep in touch and watch the future videos, drop a comment, let me know what you think, and I'll catch you in the next one.